Survival. A thing none of us want to have to go through in our lives. Especially all of us gamer types whose biggest dilemma of the day is the temperature of our pizza rolls. But what if the worst happens? You get lost in the woods, or the new Justin Bieber album flops and the world goes to shit. How are you gonna survive? First, what do you need? Fire. Even in warm climates is good for purifying water, cooking any food you find, or providing protection from animals. And more importantly, the boogeyman. Next, water. Got a lake, stream, river, pond, mud puddle? Drink it. Worst it can do is make you violently ill and shit yourself to death. But don't worry, in the best case scenario, you won't die of dehydration. What about the ocean, you may ask? No. Salt water actually dehydrates you a lot more after drinking and can cause other issues. Third, shelter. The thing that's always talked about in a survival situation. Now most people won't be building the Ritz, but more of a stick lean-to or something of the sort. Now here are some survivor shelter ideas for you folks at home. Anyways, what else? I'm out of ideas. Let's go to some survival shows for inspiration. Now all of you have probably heard of Bear Grylls. What an alpha male. Drinking urine on TV? What a cheat code. Actually, drinking your own Gatorade will make you even more dehydrated. It turns out you can't cheat the system. The human body needs nutrients to survive. Some of these things are carbs, fats, and protein. Carbs are important for energy, and protein helps us retain muscle and stave off hunger. But most important in survival is fat. See, in our normal lives, all we have to do is break into one of those cookie sandwiches from 7-Eleven, and we're sorted. 1,000 calories? What have I done? When faced with limited or no processed foods, fat can be hard to find. Maybe you find some meat and think you're jolly good, but don't be mistaken. You could get protein poisoning, or what some call rabbit starvation. This is when the body gets too much protein without any fats or carbohydrates, and this could be potentially fatal. The reason it's called rabbit starvation is because rabbit itself is very lean and contains a lot of protein, but almost no fat. It's crazy to think that you could die of lack of food even if you're eating. Spooky stuff. One of the most debated things in a survival situation is whether or not you should stay put or try to bring yourself to safety. Now in actuality, it is impossible for someone to know exactly what you should or should do in a situation like this, except for Captain Hindsight. But in my opinion, wherever you go, you should just be educated on the area you're in and make the decisions you think are right in that moment. The chances of you surviving in nature really depends on where you are. If you're in the jungle, you gotta watch out for snakes, bugs, and big cats. If you're in the Great Boreal Forests or tundra of northern Canada, you need to look out for wolves, bears, and the cold. And if you find yourself lost in California, you need to watch out for needles, coked up celebrities, disease, the media, street shit, stray bullets, mountain lions, and much, much more. Certain areas are worse than others, but worst of all, at least in my opinion, would be the cold and desert regions where nothing grows. In both places, thinking about it, survival is pretty much impossible, and the solution is simple. Don't go there. Anyways folks, I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to eat your vegetables, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!